The Bakersfield family is in mourning after the death of a teen on an ATV over the weekend.
23 ABC's Chris Ornelas is live tonight in our newsroom with how the teen's death hit hard at his school. Chris?
18-year-old Brenton Miller died when the ATV he was riding slid into the middle of Panama Lane late Friday afternoon. He had gone to the area near Enos Lane to ride with friends. Today, 23 ABC spoke to one of the friends who was with him at the time of the accident. 18-year-old Cody Norman was friends with the victim, Brenton Miller. Both were seniors at Bakersfield High. Norman says he wanted to go riding Friday afternoon, but he knew it was dangerous to go alone, so he asked Miller to go with him.
Friday, me and Brenton went out riding. It was just going to be me and him.
Soon, they were joined by more friends who had ATVs. Norman says Miller was riding one of the ATVs on a trail that crosses Panama Lane.
We just locked up the brakes and he skidded into the road.
Miller collided with an SUV that was traveling on Panama.
It really wasn't anybody's fault. The driver tried to veer in the best direction he thought.
Norman says he was on a separate trail and didn't see the accident, but rushed to Miller's side as soon as he heard what had happened.
We ran over there and Brenton was on the ground, and then I stayed with him until the ambulance got there.
A nurse who happened to be driving by stopped and also helped Miller until the ambulance arrived. Miller was rushed to KMC, where he was pronounced dead.
He was a great guy. He loved everybody. He didn't really care much what people thought of him.
At the high school today, grief counselors were on hand to help students deal with the death. But Norman says Miller would never want anyone to be sad for him.
He would never want people to be sad over it. He'd want everyone to be happy that he got to make them happy while he was alive.
Miller's memorial will be on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Green Lawn Cemetery on Panorama. His family says it will be open to all of his friends. In the newsroom, Chris Ornelas, 23 ABC.